Okay, do you have your yoga mat? And if you have a bony tail butt, like I do and you've been with me, you're gonna have like some sort of cushion. Okay, I talk too much, don't I? Let's just begin. Deep breath in. Bring your hands to heart center. We gotta begin to center our body for class. Deep breath in. Feel good uplifting class today. Exhale, it's not about pushing or strength training. Inhale. It's about elongating, letting go, unwinding, de-stressing. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Breathe into the deepest part of the lungs. Last time. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Let's just, our feet are together. We're gonna just start warming it up. Sit back in your heels. Woo, wiggle those toes. Arms back and up. Soft bend in your knee. Today is about elongation, flexibility, Pilates for better posture, right? Just inhale, exhale, lift. You inhale and exhale as you lift, fingertips coming to the ceiling. Nice soft bend in both knees. Just lowering and lifting. Just elongate. If I move too fast, absolutely slow it down. 2 more. Hands on top of your knees. Circle. Right here. So you want to put your hands on top of your knees. We're warming up those ankle joints. Circling. Hips. Ankles are circling. Ooh, I have a heater on today. You can't see it. I'm about to turn it off because in Tennessee, we are rainy and cold today. Reverse your circle. Right here, while you're doing your circle, I'm turning off my heater. I'm going to just burn up. So feet are together, and we're just warming up. So today, we're gonna really open up all the joints. Feel good workout. Come on, so just feet are on the ground, hands on top of your knees. Opening up in through the joints for 4, 3, 2, feet hip width apart, hands on your hips, circle. Right here, warming up in through the back and warming up those hips. Right here. Yeah. Soft bend in both knees, guys. Now let's take our hands to the ceiling. Fingertips are lifting to the ceiling, expanding through that rib cage. You want to open up in through that rib cage. Let the lungs open and expand. As you are doing these hip circles, reverse your hip circles. Visualize you're holding a big ball over the crown of your head. You're drawing the perfect circle with your hips. Back side front, back side front. For 4, 3, 2. Now hips go side to side. So today's class is about range of motion in through the joint. Gentle cardio, feel good. Right here, in through our rib cage, we're moving it side to side. Yeah, if you feel now you have a soft bend in your knees. You're not locking out your knee joint. We're not in full extension. So you got a soft little bend in those knees. Right here. We all need one day where we focus on range of motion, elongation, and lengthening, you guys. Take the time to do it. It's going to make your overall workout program. It's going to allow your body to go further, push further. Yeah? I promise. I know. I do it. All right. Now tap. Now you're going to just swing the right arm under and back. So thumb up the whole time. Now you want a strong point of the toes as you tap it side to side. Right here. Left hand is on the left hip. So you're just splaying your hands. That's going to stretch out your hands. So it's a nice big splay. So also working intrinsic muscle lengthening of your hands right here. So it's a big splay, but thumb up, pinky down, thumb up, pinky down. Now circle, circle, circle. Now your hands in neutral. We're not splaying our hand. Nice circles. Working that shoulder girdle. Woo! Nice point in each foot right here. Lengthen. I'm really opening up and through your entire shoulder joint. Now you're just gonna hold. Now we're not going to the beat of the music here. Lift, reach. This is not beat driven here. Reach, point, grab. Lengthen and out. Lengthen, out. So you're lengthening through the right leg, then you're reaching. Lengthening, reaching, lengthening, reaching. Point that left toe. Look how I point. Everything is about elongation. Lengthening. Core nice, solid, and tight. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Hold. Hold. Lengthen through the right leg like somebody is pulling that right leg away from you. Somebody is pulling that right arm away. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. All right, tap it left to right. Left tap, right tap. Get that left hand out. Now I want you to splay your hands. So take your fingers as wide as you can. 4, 3, thumb up. Let's cross. Thumb, pinky. You're at that front diagonal. Splaying your hands. You feel the lengthening in through those small intrinsic hand muscles. So point the toe and lengthen. Point, lengthen. So there's no tension in your head, neck, or shoulders, right? So imagine you're popping your head out of the turtle shell right here. So open, lengthen. It's all about elongation. Gentle cardio, no jarring on our joints. Now let's circle slow. Hands are nice and neutral. Circle. Right hand on the right hip. Circle. Open. Oh, nice big circle. Nice big circle. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now let's just tap. I'll show. Remember that? Okay, we're not going to go to the beat. Nice and slow. Let's go. Reach, lengthen. So right here. Grab. So lengthen that left leg. Point the toe. Visualize somebody's lifting the leg and pulling it away from you. And you're reaching the arm away. Right there. Core nice, solid, and tight. Shoulders melted away from your ears. You got it. Now point that right toe. Lengthen through the right leg as well. Think you are just very mobile, moving, lengthening, elongating. Woo! Now, tap, right, left. Circle the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going for 12. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right here. Circle it back. So let's just go ahead and march or tap the toes. Tap the toes. I don't care right, left. This is not an aerobics class. Opening up the joints, wiping the sweat off your forehead as you go back and open. Again, if I move too fast, slow it down. Your workout, your pace. Right here. Wipe off that sweat. Wipe off that sweat. 8 more and we grab our stick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, open, 3, 2. If you have a stick, grab it. If you don't, no big deal. All right, feet together, soft bend in your knees, arms up and back, up, back. So come forward and back. Remember, you don't have to have a stick. Okay, you keep going. My cat wants to come in. She's indoor, outdoor. I have a fence. It's Willow. You're gonna see her start to bother you. She just gets really sketchy and she goes, "Meow!" when she wants to come in. Go as fast or as slow as you want to go. Oh, feels so good. One more time. Take it by. Now swing in front, out to the side. So swing, cross your body, inside. Cross and side. Cross, lengthen. Under, take it out and lengthen. 4 more. Take it out. Lengthen, take it out, lengthen. You could do the same thing with your arms. Lengthen as you come out. Lengthen. How about 2 more? Out, in, circle. Left hand. Up, out, and over. I'm going to hit the back. Up, out. So from the side, go as fast or as slow as you want to go. Wiggle your toes. Sit back in your heels. Core nice, solid and tight. Gentle cardio flow. You're getting a little squat, little hip mobility movement as we're going forward and as we're going back. We're working flexion and extension right here. Go as fast or as slow as you want to go. Open. So the name of the game is about opening. You guys keep going. So if I'm really tight, I may just move through wet cement and go this slow. If I'm super tight, I may decrease my range of motion. Shoulder issues, I'd still do it, but decrease that range of motion. Modify according to you. Ready? Under, out. Woo! Come on. Open, lengthen, reach across. Yes, working spinal mobility. Anytime we're turning, we're going across the midline, reaching out. Woo! Reach. You guys should feel really good. That cardio is pumping. I'll tell you my heart rate. My heart rate's 122. That's a gentle cardio flow. Good heart rate. 4 more. Again, if I move too fast, please, by all means, you go where you need to go. Your body. How about 2 more? Reach. Reach. Tap your toe right to left. Let's start moving that hip. Taking the right, left hip. Little rotation. Right here. We're in a transverse plane. Right here, moving. So soft bending your knee. Now, if you prefer, bring your feet hip width apart. Now, we're going to start turning, turning, turning. Now, if you get dizzy easy, look straight ahead. Look at me. Right here. Don't turn your head with it. If you get dizzy, look straight ahead at me. Because I know a lot of people can be having some vertigo issues, inner ear issues. I get it. I see it in physical therapy. So what you do is you find a focal point. Don't turn your head. Focus on the spinal rotation. Now eyes forward, everyone. Agitate. So I want the bar. Right soft bend in both knees. Hips are coming forward. We're just doing a nice agitation. So the bar is about your belly button line. Take it to chest height. We're still agitating. I'm just in through the thoracic spine, agitating. Elbows come back. Soft bend in your knees, feet a little more than hip width apart. Now forehead, right here. Drive the stick down. Now if you don't have a stick, that's okay. You can do everything. Look, if I didn't have a stick, I'm still pretending I'm holding a stick. So right here, you're gonna feel that in through your shoulder blades, right? So you don't go over your forehead. Right now, we're just sliding the bar. It's at forehead height. You should be able to see the bar, and you're agitating. Now let's agitate at chest height again. So in your back, you have cervical, thoracic, lumbar, spine. Trying to hit each region. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Now let's go hip to hip. So you're just going hip to hip. It's about a little lower than the belly button height. Before I only had us at belly button. Agitating, hips are coming forward. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Core nice and tight. Start taking it to your nipple line. So your shoulders are away from your ears. Take it to the forehead. Now over the crown of your head. Over the crown of your head. If I move too fast, absolutely slow it down. I have a lot of mobility in through my shoulders, so I can freely move. If I didn't, I would just be going to my forehead. Look, modification. Don't take it to the crown of your head, only to your forehead. Slow it down and feel it. Now watch me. Lengthen the left leg. Right here, switch. Lengthen the right leg, the bar's over the crown of your head or your forehead. Lengthen. 3, switch. Right here, point that right toe. Switch. Working major mobility here, guys. Oh. 4 more. Point that toe, lengthen. Everything's about elongating. Oh, open up. I can tell I'm really tight. You're gonna feel it in your hip, in your side, maybe a little in your back if you're tight. Now stay here, shave your leg, and come up. Now keep the heel lifted, like you are in high heels. Keep your heel lifted. 1 more, then we're gonna drop the heel. Drop the heel, shave your legs. Working the hamstring and the glutes, lengthening, hinge from your hip, shoulders melted away from your ears. Woo. Go ahead, high heel, other leg, down 2, up 2. Now, really important, you're hinging from the hip, core tight, shoulders melted away from your ears. We don't want to round forward from our back. Now, heel on the ground. Right here. Oh, doesn't this feel good? Lengthening through the hamstring and the glutes and the calves and the low back if you're tight. Legs wide, let's go to the ground. Soft bend in your knees. Soft bend in your knees. I'm gonna give us the option to go straight legs. We have 1 more. Right now we got a soft bend in our knee. Hinging from our hip. Straight legs. If you can, you're hinging from your hip. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Put a bend in your knee if you can't do this. It's all good, people. 4 more because it feels so good. Lengthening through the back side of our body. How about 2 more? 2 more. 1 more. Oh yeah. Now toe heel in if you are out. Take the bar, circle over the crown of your head. Right here. Feet are a little more than hip width apart. Soft bend in your knees. So you have that little circle going over the crown of your head. Bend those elbows. I don't have straight arms. Working shoulder mobility. Come on. Let's go. Agitate up. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Reverse the circle now. Draw the perfect halo. Soft bend in your knees and your elbows, core nice and tight. Feel those shoulder blades moving upside back, upside back. Now just hold it, circle the hips, right here. Circle those hips. I'm working back extension by having you hold this bar over the crown of your head. If you have decreased shoulder mobility, hold it at your forehead level. All right, you don't have to take it over the crown of your head. No, no, no. Now reverse that circle, please. This is it. Oh, we're just about done with that mobility stick. Getting ready to move on to Pilates. This gentle cardio flow we just did. We got our heart rate up into a light zone. Elongated the muscles. We're getting it ready for Pilates for posture. Side to side. Soft bend in your knees. Let those hips just slide. Sway side to side. Do you feel your back extensors work by just simply holding this mobility bar? You should. Are your shoulders melted away from your ears? Is your core nice, solid, engaged, and tight? Are you popping your head out of its turtle shell? Well, you better be. Put that mobility stick away. All right, let's finish with a couple breaths. Feet together, soft bending your knees. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen and reach. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, guys. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, come to heart center. We're moving on. Grab, if you have a bony butt like I do for Pilates, you're gonna grab a cushion. This is actually my bathroom for cushion. Grab a small swig of water. You guys, we are doing really good. We have about 18 minutes of Pilates for posture. Yes, reset your mind. You need to learn to love Pilates. You need to learn to change your posture and elongate your muscles in this position. Now, things really quick. Visualize you're moving through wet cement. Control each and every movement. Modify. If your head, neck, or shoulders get tight, your head is on the ground. Okay? That's Miss Willow. All right, guys? So your feet can be on the ground if you want, or legs are straight. We're going to begin with 100. We're going to inhale and exhale for 5. Splash water. Eye gaze is at your belly button. Modification 1 right here. Are you ready? Heels together, toes apart. You're moving through wet cement. Let's get the Pilates for posture going. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, and release. A really quick break. We're going to do that again. Feet can be on the ground. Rest your head. When your head, neck, and shoulders get tight, you will grow into core strengthening. Don't push all at once. If you're with me, heels together, toes apart. Zip your inner thighs. Everyone gaze at your belly button. Begin splashing water. You are encased in wet cement. And here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, and release. Pilates should be followed in a specific order. That's why every time I do Pilates, you will see the same moves over and over. I am prepping your body for the next move. Okay, roll up. Modification level 1, hands on your outer thighs. You just roll up as far as you can, and you roll down like a string of pearls, 1 vertebra at a time. Level 2, fingertips to the ceiling. Level 3, straight legs. Feet on the ground, hands on your outer thighs, or straight legs. So everybody inhale, chin to the chest, exhale, coming up. 1 vertebra at a time, coming up and over. You have many modifications to choose from. And as you roll down 1 vertebra at a time like a string of pearls, just coming down through that wet cement. Shoulder blades engaged. Inhale, chin to the chest, exhale, belly button to the spine. Pick your level, however you want to roll up. If you're with me, you are doing the most advanced. Shoulders back, down, and away from your ears, everybody. If your shoulders are climbing up to your ears, you're setting yourself up for bad posture. It rounds the shoulders quicker. Inhale, chin to the chest, shoulder girdle engaged, core engaged, reaching up and over. Everybody's moving through wet cement. Inhale, you got to engage these shoulders, back, down, and away from your ears. Let that core engage. Move down one vertebra at a time. We got 4 more. Show modifications. Inhale, chin to the chest, and exhale. Showing all modifications as I go. Inhale, everybody's engaging their shoulders. Everybody's coming down one single vertebra at a time. Again, inhale, chin to the chest, exhale. Inhale at the top, exhale, everyone, shoulders melted away. I can't say that enough. You don't want to train your body with the shoulders rounded forward. Coming down and release. Good job. Okay, let's grab one leg. The other leg is straight. Beginners, you're only going to do 4. So I'm going to gaze, chin to the chest. I'm looking at my belly button. I inhale for 2. Working the hip joint and the core, so it's 2 pulses in. It's really lengthening and opening up the hip joint. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2 pulses in. Exhale, 2. Do as many as you can. Take a break. Inhale, inhale. Move through wet cement. Exhale, 3. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, 4. No tension in the head, neck, or shoulders. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, 7. Move through wet cement, please. Inhale, everything's in 8. Exhale, 7. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, 8. Take a break. Now, the next exercise, beginners, you're only going to do 2 to 4. Everything is going to be 8. Beginners, you do 2 to 4. Take a break and wait for the next exercise. All right, next one. Everyone chin to the chest. So what we're going to do is lengthen our arms and legs. Your low back stays on the mat so your legs can stay high. So we inhale as we take off the top hat, lengthen through the legs. Exhale, come around, touch our heels. 1. Inhale, take the top hat off. Hands don't go behind your ears. Exhale, moving through wet cement. 2, Pilates for posture. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, eye gaze at the belly button. 3. If it's your first time, this is your last one. Inhale. Exhale, 4. You take a break right now. Intermediates, let's finish. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 4. Move through wet cement. Core nice, solid, and tight. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Lengthen those arms and those legs as they go out. Reach. Somebody's pulling your arms and legs in opposition. And reach. Last time. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, and exhale. Ultimate control. All right. What we're going to do from here, single straight leg. If you're a beginner, you do 4 sets. Take a break, and we'll do the next exercise. Do not over push if it's your first time. If your head, neck, or shoulders get really tight, that's a key indication you need to take a break. If you're feeling pain in your low back, not good. Decrease your range of motion. Modify. All right, everyone, straight leg. Lengthen through the legs. We do 2 pulses in. So you're bringing your legs in for 2 pulses. We inhale, inhale on the 2 pulses in. Exhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 2. Move through wet cement. Eye gaze at the belly button. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 4. Beginners, take a break now. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 5. Going for 8. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 6. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 7. Move through wet cement. Inhale, inhale, exhale, 8. Intermediates, just pick a leg, hold. Woo, if you're a beginner, you would have your head on the ground, one foot on the ground, and you would be like this. So we're all getting this stretch right here. But if you're with me, you're hanging. You're trying to get the nose to the knee. Lengthen through the legs, point both legs, lengthen, 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 and switch. Right here, visualize your nose is trying to come to the knee. Woo, you can point, you can flex wherever you're feeling tight. Beginners, right here, head on the ground, other foot on the ground, your call, and everybody release. Single straight leg. Now, let me show you modification for beginners. You could just tap your toe. You're in tabletop position right here. Just tap your toe. You can go chin to the chest. You can tap your toe just like that. All right. The others, we're going to have our heels together, toes apart. Zip up your tight jeans, your inner thighs. Eye gaze at your belly button. Shoulders melted away from your ears. We go down for 2 at a 45, and we lift 1, going for 8. Down 2, lengthen through your legs, move through wet cement. Up 2, no tension in the head, neck, or shoulders. Pop your head out of the turtle shell. Inhale. Exhale 3, there's no tension in your low back either. Core engaged. Inhale, hold, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale as you come up 4 more. Inhale. Exhale 5. I know you're shaking, but this is beautiful for posture. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale 2 more. You know your modification. Go there if you need to. Inhale. And exhale. Come on, no tension in the head, neck, shoulders, or back. Inhale. Core engaged. Exhale, release. Great job, you guys. All right, hands behind your head. Modification 1. Opposite elbow to the outside of the knee, then down. Right here. Got it? See that? If you're with me, tabletop position, and we're going to go for 8, everybody. 1, 2, switch. Look over the shoulder. 1, 2, switch. 1. 1, 2, switch. This is a crisscross. 1, 2, switch to internal, external, oblique. And switch. Switch 3, switch, switch 4, switch, lengthen through the legs, switch 5, 3 more, you guys, switch, switch 6, 2 more, burn it, switch, and switch, 1 more, switch, and switch. Everyone drop knees to one side of the room. Look over the other shoulder. Oh yeah. Little back, spinal rotation for mobility. Oh, and stretching. All right, other side. Drop both knees to the other side. Look over that opposite shoulder. Oh yeah. Great job, guys. Really have about 7 minutes left of Pilates for posture. You can do it. Do you not want to be longer and taller? We don't want those rounded shoulders. No, that's not good for your body. We don't want the tension in through your head, neck, shoulders, your upper shoulders, mid back, low back. Let's strengthen these muscles, guys. All right, let's get a little spinal massage in. All right, level 1 people, you can hold behind your knees, rock here, and then feet on the ground. Level 1 modification, rolling like a ball. Do not roll onto your neck or your head, anybody. All right, if you're with me, you're going to visualize your forehead is trying to come to your tops of your knees. Your feet do not touch the ground, and we all have 8. This is a spinal massage. Inhale, and exhale, 1. Inhale as you roll back, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, inhale, exhale 6, 2 more for all of us. Inhale, exhale, 1 more time, inhale, and exhale. I'm going to do just one more, inhale, and exhale. Good job. Let's come on to all fours. We're going to finish, we're going to get some back in. We're going to hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You see this in regular group fitness, but this is also a Pilates move. Lengthen the leg closest to me and opposite arm. This is for back extension. We did a lot of work in through our pelvic region, internal, external obliques, and now I'm hitting that back. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, come on down. Opposite leg, other side, opposite arm. Lengthen. Eye gaze is just neutral, straight down. Pop your head out of the turtle shell. So you want your shoulders melted away from your ears. It's called shoulder stabilization. Lengthen through the opposite leg. Somebody's trying to pull your arm and your leg in opposite directions. One more. Switch legs, switch arms. Engage the shoulders. Shoulder stabilization. Pulling that shoulder down and back and away from your ears. Lengthening through the legs. Core engaged. Hips are nice and square. You're encased in wet cement. So if you're in wet cement, you can't move every which way. When you're lengthened, you're lengthened. Come on, you can do it. And switch. Right here. First of all, don't let the shoulder hike up to the ear. Press it back, down, away. Engage the shoulder. Lengthen through that leg. Somebody's pulling your arm and your leg in opposite directions. Both of your hips are nice and square. Belly button to the spine. Woo! You got it, you guys. And release. In Pilates, we're going to sit back on our heels. We call this shell pose. In yoga, you call it child's pose. Again, in Pilates, this is known as a shell pose. Nice pose, right? Okay, you're going to love me. We're going to do the mermaid. So we're going to sit. Both knees are pointing to the right. Feel free to double, triple, put a blanket under your butt if you need to be propped up. So we're going to reach over to the side, right here. Right hand comes down. Left leg reaches up and over. Mermaid. Sit back down. Right hand, this is hard for me even. Right hand comes up and over. Wall in front of you, wall behind you. So don't do this. If you can't get your arm over, just focus on this. If this is all you got to get. And now up, over, and lengthen. Eye gaze to the ceiling. And now sit down. Both knees are pointing to the right. Yeah, this is hard. My left hand is just touching my left ankle. Taking my right hand up and over. Eye gaze to the ceiling. This is a mermaid in Pilates. I always find this to be the hardest move as well for me for core stabilization and mobility. And come up and over, and we're going to go to the other side. So both knees are pointing to the left side of the room. My right hand is touching the top of my right ankle. Left hand comes up, eye gaze to the ceiling, and I'm just opening up, looking through, turning. It's a lateral bend, turning. You're going to feel this stretch all through the side of your body. Now you take the left hand down, lengthen through the right leg or the leg, because I'm in a side position, just this leg. I'm not going to give you a leg. Eye gaze can come to the ceiling to open up more. If not, don't worry. 2 more. Come down. I know right hand is touching, right? Oh, yeah. Great stretch. And reach up and over. This is a mermaid. One more time. Both knees point to the left, right hand on the right hip. Up and over. It's all about opening, you guys, in ways your body is not used to opening. And now side. Woo! And now sit down. Moving on to the next section. Yoga! Okay, energy is going to start coming down. Grab your blanket, grab a small swig of water for me right now. Okay guys, I'm going to grab, just in case, I'm going to grab this for me. I don't know if I'll need it. Okay, we're going to start in a cat-cow position. We're going to work on spinal mobility. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and come up into that cat stretch. This is spinal articulation. Spinal mobility, articulation, and cow. Come up, make it a fluid move, and then a nice cow. Move through this just at your own timing, your own pace. Move through this. Sit with it if you need to. Working on spinal articulation, mobility, cat-cow stretch. If you don't like the cow stretch, come back to neutral. Your own timing, guys. Open. Last time. No matter what they say, nothing brings me down. But I know. All right, look over one shoulder. Eye gaze to the ceiling, neck mobility. Look over the shoulder. Nice and neutral. Eye gaze to the ceiling. You're looking over one shoulder. Neck mobility, cervical mobility. Look over your other shoulder. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, nice and neutral, core engaged. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Again, come down, look over your shoulder. Eye gaze to the ceiling, stretching out all those neck muscles, you guys. One more time, look over the other shoulder. Often neglected stretch right here. Chin to the chest. Eye gaze to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. Eye gaze to the ceiling. Two more. Chin to the chest. Eye gaze to the ceiling. Last time. Head, neck, shoulders. Relax. Back. Up. Okay, now we're going to get a wrist stretch. So, fingertips, we're still on all fours. Fingertips, my fingers are pointing in towards my knees, right here. My fingers are pointing in towards my knees. This is a nice wrist stretch. I'm in nice and neutral with my spine. My shoulders melted away from my ears, popping my head out of my turtle shell. A nice forearm wrist mobility stretch right here. Often neglected joint stretch. But I know it's too late. All right, guys, you're going to gently come out of that, release, shake it out. We're going to come onto our stomach and we're going to go into the cobra. So right here, we're just going to leave our legs on the ground. Hands are under the shoulders. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale as we press up. Pop your head out of your turtle shell. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Right here. This is also spinal articulation. Right here. Just melt those shoulders away from your ears. You guys stay here. Now if you're level 1, you would be on your forearms, eye gaze to the ceiling. This is part of the back bend series of working back bends. Everybody take it down, release for a minute. We're going to do that again. Lengthen through your legs, hands under your shoulders. Inhale here, and cobra, lift as you come up. Eye gaze to the ceiling, shoulders melted away from the ears. Feel this stretch. Articulate through the spine and open up through the front side of your body. Beautiful, beautiful stretch. Anytime you need a break, take it. Come back into child's pose. Butt on your heels, arms away from your back. Our next pose is a locust pose. It dissipates mental fatigue. So the next pose is a locust pose. We're going to dissipate mental fatigue. And we're going to strengthen the back. Come onto your stomach, right here. So your hands are palms facing in towards your thighs. And all we're going to do, eye gaze to the mat, shoulders melted away from our ears. We're going to inhale here, exhale, and lift everything. And then eye gaze comes forward, locust pose. Lengthen, arms are pulling back, legs are pulling back, and release. Rest your forehead into the mat. We have 3 more. We're going to dissipate that mental fatigue. We're going to strengthen the back. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, lift. Shoulders melt away from your ears. Pop your head out of the turtle shell. Lengthen those arms and those legs away from you. Squeeze the glutes together. Strengthen the low back and release. Woo! Last 2. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Somebody's pulling your arms and your legs in the opposite direction of your head. Your head is just popping out. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Lengthen the toes. Lengthen the arms. Feel the back extensors work. And release. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen, lengthen. Somebody's pulling your head out, away from you. Somebody's pulling your arms and your legs away from you in this nice, beautiful locust pose. Let's dissipate that mental fatigue. Energize and uplift and release. Child's pose. Good job. Our next move is a crescent moon pose. We're going to tone the kidney and the liver and stretch out the front side of our body. Pick a leg. Okay, if you want, pad your knees. You're going to lift one leg. You're going to take it forward. This is a crescent moon pose. We're going to tone our kidneys and our liver. All right, you can be right here. This is part of the back bend series. It helps us get into our back bends a little better. Okay, right here. Perfect. If you want, fingertips to the ceiling. Do not take your hands behind your ears. Eye gaze to the ceiling. I'm looking at my little cheat sheet right here. Crescent moon pose. Let's tone the kidneys and the liver, stretching out your hip flexors and working on spinal articulation so you can eventually get into back bends better. So your hands do not drop behind your ears. Drop, melt your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen. And now, hands on the ground, toe heel out, other leg. Let's see how that feels. Let's take the other leg forward. Now, this might be good right here. You may not need anything else. Stay here. If you want, inhale at the bottom, exhale, lift, eye gaze to the ceiling. Do not drop your hands behind your ears. Engage the shoulder blades. Do not let your shoulders lift up into your ears. Same thing, shoulders drop down and into the shoulder socket. Don't let the shoulders lift. Don't let them hike up into the ears. Hands on the ground, toe heel it back, come into child's pose. All right, we are going into camel pose. This is great for posture. It's going to limber the shoulders, open up the chest, and we're going to increase flexibility in the low back. All right, now let me show you the levels. Again, we're going to limber the shoulders, we're going to open up the chest, and we're going to create lower back flexibility. Okay, level 1, open up through the chest. Your hands can be on your butt cheeks, they can be on the bottom. Eye gaze to the ceiling, shoulder stabilization. Drop the shoulders back and down into the shoulder pocket right here. This is part of the back bend series. This is good, guys. You don't have to go any further. Now, if you're more advanced, one hand wraps around, ankle, circle, ankle, eye gaze to the ceiling. Nice camel pose, shoulder mobility, chest mobility, back mobility. Up out into child's pose. Oh yeah. Our next pose is the reclining heron pose. We're going to open up and through the pelvic region, the abdominal region, the heron pose. All right, you guys come up. I showed you earlier people who don't have the mobility. It's easier to show you in a picture. Right here, look. You can have, see how they have a blanket? You can have a blanket. All right. So we're going to open up the pelvic and the abdominal region. So I'm going to face front. So you're going to have one leg in front. You're going to want to have one leg bent back. If that's all you have to give me, because you're working on overall flexibility, that's all I want. So I'm going to face because I need a little cushion. Now, when you're ready, whatever you can give me, you can come on your forearms. You can just stay like this. Reclining heron pose. Let's open up and through our pelvis and our abdomen. If you can lay down, lay down. Just relax. I understand we're all at different levels. Again, pick your level. Use a blanket. Arms don't have to go over your head. Whatever feels good for you. This is also a part of the back bend series. Today we're doing a lot of spinal mobility, back strengthening, core for posture. Each week it's different. All right, if you're with me, come up. Again, this would have been a perfect pose right here. This would have been a perfect pose. Using a blanket would have been a perfect pose. Okay? Other leg. Other leg goes back. So, you are more than welcome just to see how this feels. We're stretching out the front of the hip flexor as well. This might be as far as you want to go. You may want to try coming onto your forearms. Yep, that's about all I'm going to get if I take my leg out a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Yeah, so you're going to notice one side. That's all I got on this side. I knew that because this is a side that my knee and hamstrings are pretty bad. So a good option for me on this side would have been if I had a blanket. Again, you're always melting your shoulders away from your ears. Shoulders always stay in the shoulder pocket. Back, down, and away from your ears. Core engaged here. Everybody take it up. And we're going to finish with the pigeon pose. Right here. So you're going to take one leg in front. Knee, ankle alignment. You're going to just take that leg back. And we're going to stretch out the piriformis and the hip region. If you can, your front heel touches your hip right here. Stay right here. Shoulders back down and away from your ears. So you want to look at your back leg. Make sure it's in alignment with your leg, with your hip joint. It's not going outside. If you can, come down and release. Hips are nice and square. Feeling the stretch deep in the piriformis muscle. Right here. Hands go wherever they can reach. If they can go out, let them rest. All right, let's go ahead, curl the toe under. Come back and just switch. Front heel comes to the opposite hip. Make sure that back leg is in alignment with your hip joint. I know if you're really tight, you may need to stay here. You can try coming on your elbows. You can try the arms out. It really depends on you. This is our last pose. And then you will be laying on your back, putting something over your eyes, and you will be focusing on our breathing meditation. Walk it back. I want everyone to lay on their back. Arms nice and relaxed. Legs nice and relaxed. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. This is it. Corpse pose, Savasana. Unwind, de-stress, and let go. Put your hands on the bottom part of your lungs. Let's melt our shoulders away from our ears and focus on the breathing. Big inhalation for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Slowly release for 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt deeper into the mat. Next inhalation. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Melt into the mat even deeper. Breathing meditation. 2 more sets. Ready? Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Deeper into the mat. Last time. Prepare. And let's inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Melt deeper into the mat. Eyes closed. Ears open. Heart open. Listen. I am thankful for perfect health and abundant good that finds its way to me by means of the avenues in my life that I have made open and available for the divine flow. I am thankful for all the joy that arises in my consciousness. I am thankful for the abundant health that is mine now. I am grateful for the opportunity to know more and grow more in consciousness. I am thankful for the blessings I am about to receive. I am thankful for the increased harmonious conditions in my home. I am thankful for the wonderful experiences that exasperate my growth. I am thankful for the newness that I am about to receive. I am thankful that I have an attitude of gratitude about the living of life. My attitude of gratitude opens the portals to richer living. One more deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your feet. Begin to slowly open your eyes. You're going to roll over to one side. As you begin to open up, reawaken your body with the new centered energy, you will then begin to sit up in a seated position. Eyes are opening. 2 breaths. A big inhale, you're going to come to heart center. Exhale, center, balance at heart center. Last time, a big inhale. This one we're going to let everything go we don't need, and exhale. Namaste. Peace be with me. Peace be with you.